Hello there, welcome to Cansanity. Today I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy granola. And it only requires that you have 6 ingredients. Large flake oats, maple syrup, olive oil, salt, cinnamon, and coconut. And that's it. So let's get started. Okay, so I've lined a rimmed baking sheet with some parchment paper. And I've measured out 4 cups of large flake oats. And I'm just going to add in 1 teaspoon of salt, table salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 1/4 cup of shredded coconut, unsweetened. I'm just going to give that a stir around. And to that, I'm going to add 3/4 cup of Canadian maple syrup. And then the last ingredient, 1/2 cup of olive oil. And now all you have to do is give that a stir so that the flakes are all coated in the liquid ingredients, the maple syrup and the olive oil. And I have my oven preheating to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And once this is all coated, then I'm just going to pour this onto my rimmed baking sheet that's been lined with parchment paper. I'm just going to spread it out, and then I'm going to pop that into my oven, and I'm going to bake that at 350 degrees for 15 minutes. You can see there's still a little bit of oats that are not quite coated, not wet, so I'll just keep stirring until they're all coated. That's looking good. Okay, so now I'm going to just pour that onto my baking sheet. And then I'm going to just spread that so that it's roughly around the same, all along the baking sheet, same thickness. And you'll notice that I didn't put any nuts in this granola. Now, my daughter is allergic to nuts, so I make this granola this way. And if I want to add in some nuts, then I just add it to my own serving bowl. But you certainly could add in some nuts if you want, but it really isn't necessary. This is delicious just like this. Okay, so now we're just going to pop that into the oven for 15 minutes. Okay, after it has baked at 350 for 15 minutes, then just take it out of the oven and give it a stir. Stir it around. It'll look quite wet still. That's to be expected. Try not to get it all over your stove or all over the floor. Remember, the pan's hot, so I always make sure that I put a glove on when I'm doing this, because I have burnt myself many times just grabbing the pan. Okay, so now that that's been stirred around, now you're going to pop that back in your oven. And then all you're going to do is shut the oven off and leave it until the morning. Okay, so it's the next morning and I took the granola out of the oven and I've already started to break it up, but just so you can see how crunchy it is. It's nice and crunchy, so you just get in there and break it up with your spoon or your spatula. And then I like to store my granola in this container which holds 6 cups. And it has a nice lid that has a nice seal on it, so it'll keep the granola nice and fresh. Now I like to just store the granola like this. I don't add anything into it for storage because we all like to have the granola a different way. And this is excellent to have as a snack in the afternoon or for breakfast or even just as a light snack in the evening. And so what we like to add into our granola is some dried cranberries. I like personally to add in some toasted flaxseed, sliced almonds. If you can eat that, then that's what I like to add in. My daughter's allergic, so she skips that. And I dehydrate strawberries in the summertime, and then I store that in my fridge and freezer so I can add that into my granola. We also have some hemp hearts here, some raisins, and some pepitas that I actually dehydrated from pumpkins that I grew this last summer. And now my favorite way to eat this granola is to just have some plain yogurt and to just add like a good scoop of granola on top. Then I'll add in a few strawberries. And then I add in some almonds and some hemp hearts. And doesn't that just look like a bowl of health? And a little bit of flaxseed and some pepitas, and that's my favorite way to eat this granola. And I'll have this in the afternoon, and it's excellent when you're busy and you just need to have something to get you to your next meal. And it's just an excellent filling. I'm going to throw a little bit of cranberry in there. Excellent filling snack. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of my granola in my bowl. Okay, as you can see, making granola really easy, and you only need some really simple basic ingredients. And so make it just before you're going to bed. It takes like 5 minutes to put the ingredients together, and you just bake it for that 15 minutes and shut off your oven and then forget about it until the morning. How easy is that? And so I hope that you do make this granola, and I hope that if you are enjoying the Cansanity videos that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And please go to cansanity.com to check out the full recipe. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Have a great day.